I'm Ruth Moreno. I'm from Costa Rica. This is my second year DMA oboe performance, and I'm doing my research about Mario Alfagüell's oboe music. So when I went to Costa Rica last summer, I was looking music for oboe because I was trying to understand what was my research on it. And then I went to the top 2 universities, University of Costa Rica and the National University of Costa Rica. And I went to the libraries, and it turns out there's none oboe music. And I was like, that's really weird. It's oboe. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It's the 21st century. Why we don't have any music on it? And then I start asking, and there are only 2 oboe compositions in the libraries, and one of them is incomplete. So I start to reach out composers from Costa Rica, and one of them told me, I want to write you music pieces for oboe. What if we do it? And I was like, oh my God, this sounds so great. So I went to Dr. Mamulen when I came back to Nebraska, and he was like, this is such a phenomenal idea, let's do it. So that's one of the main reasons why I want to go into Mario Alfagüell's music. Mario Alfagüell's compositional style is really modern. He started in Germany in the Hochschule. So I was like, the type of language he uses is not as tonal as I would expect to, but also it helps to understand a little bit more how he wants to develop the oboe expressive dynamics that we can do with the instrument. So I was really looking forward to it, and also the way he was trying to introduce the folklore from the Costa Rican idiosyncrasy. That was something that was really excited to, and I think playing the oboe and also being able to express my country's idiosyncrasy, that was really nice. The first time that I took this besides Mario was my first oboe professor in Costa Rica, Jose Angel Abrego, and I told him about this idea, and he was really excited, and he told me Mario is known in the country because of his modern language. And I know his pieces are not gonna be 151 tonal music, normally what we used to know, but it's gonna be really interesting to see how he develops the expressive capacity of the oboe. So he was really excited. And then I went to Dr. Mamulen's, and we were trying to understand the piece and going through each excerpt of it. And we definitely found that it is a really free choice from the performer, who can decide how is the expressive and the dynamics going to be through the music. So it's really a new experiment that we're going through, and I'm really excited about it. Looks like composers, they do write for oboe, but they don't send the music to the libraries. So the libraries are not working on it, and also the composers are not delivering the music. So it's a 50-50. We write the music, and then the libraries are not asking for the music. So it's who has the music of oboe? There are several Costa Rican composers, but since Mario, from the beginning, he was I want to write music for you and for oboe, I think that also helps to expand the oboe repertoire in Costa Rica. Normally for oboe, everyone wants to play Mozart or Strauss or really tonal music. And with Mario's language, I think it's a really different approach, how I can go and experiment different colors with the oboe. So I think it's really an interesting style and a different approach that I've been used to. And I think it's a really nice way to get more close to atonal and modern music. I think it's gonna help to expand the oboe repertoire not only in Costa Rica but also outside Costa Rica. The oboe repertoire right now is getting really expanded, but in small steps. And I think adding new music with a modern style of language is gonna help to expand how people reach the oboe, and also it's gonna help to, besides playing like I said before, Mozart or Strauss, or Bach, is gonna help us to understand a little bit more what is actually oboe and how it's related to our modern times. I think we have to support composers that are not well known. I think right now, thanks to technology, everyone is really being really easy to get discovered, but at the same time, there are so much talented people that are in the darks, and they are not used to get technology because of their age. Like Mario, he's 76 years old, and even though he started in Germany, I think right now in Costa Rica they're popping out so many good composers that his music is being a little bit behind. So I think it's really important to just bring out those composers that are really significant for the country.